Hi everybody, welcome to today's math lesson. So we are going to continue to talk about fractions. I'm going to write a fraction right now. This is 3/4 or 3 over 4. This is called the denominator. Sorry about that. This is called the numerator. Right? Okay, so let's see what that means. If I draw a rectangle, how many parts am I dividing it into? 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all supposed to be equal. And if I want to represent 3/4, I would shade 3 out of the 4, right? That was kind of review of what we did last assignment. We want to talk about something else. When we look at a fraction that has a numerator of 1, like 1 over 4 or 1 over 8, 1/4, 1/8, 1/7, 1/5, whatever. All those are called unit fractions. It means it doesn't matter how many numbers I put at the bottom, the top is always 1. The numerator is always 1. It's called a unit fraction. We're going to be comparing unit fractions today. So let's look at, I've drawn some rectangles already, okay? So we want to represent different unit fractions. So if I want to divide this into 3, right, what would this be? 1 over 3. If I want to divide this into 4, here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4. What would this one be called? 1/4. Okay, if I want to divide this into fifths, like 5 parts, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? What would this one be? 1 out of 5. Okay, so what happens when we want to divide it into 6 parts? I'm going to go 1 in the middle. And then 2 more lines. This is roughly 6 parts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what is this? This is 1/6. Okay, what do you notice about the parts? Maybe my drawing isn't perfect, but what's happening is the more parts we divide it into, so the bigger the number of the denominator, the smaller the part, right? So if you looked at this picture and someone said, which is a bigger number, 1/3 or 1/6? Do you know which one the bigger number is? It's this one, 1/3. It's a bigger piece because I'm only dividing this into 1, 2, 3 parts, and this is 1 of 3 parts. This is 1 of 6 parts. Oh, it's getting smaller. 6 slices of pizza that I have to give to people. 1 of 3 slices is much bigger than 1 of 6, right? So this brings me to greater than, and less than. Greater than, bigger number, less than, smaller number. Let's do the translation. بالعربي أكثر من أقل من. Greater than, less than. In Bangla. greater than, less than. In Vietnamese, greater than, less than. Okay, so when we're looking at fractions, remember, so if I'm looking at 1 over 4 and 1 over 7, do you know which, and I want to put greater than or less than, do you know which one is bigger? This one is bigger, greater than. You know why? Because this one, I only divided it into 4 parts. This one, I got to divide it into 7 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, do you see how much smaller one of these is? This is smaller than this one. So here's the general rule. If this has a bigger number, then the whole number gets smaller. If the denominator is big, then the whole fraction is smaller. So when we look at these, we look, this is a 4, this is a 7, these are 1s, so, you know, this, we don't care about the top right now. This is the bigger number. I'm only dividing it into 4 parts. This is 7 parts. 7 slices of pizza, very little left. Okay, let's practice a little more. Practice a little more. Okay, so here we go. 1 over 8. We don't know. We're going to compare it with 1 over 10. What do you think? Which one is the bigger number? This is the bigger number. We say 1/8 is greater than 1/10. Okay, because look at, this is 10 parts, very little left. This is 8 parts, a little bit bigger. Let's do this. We're going to do 1 over 10. And we're going to compare it with 1 over 7. Which one is bigger? This, I'm splitting it into 10 parts. So 1 of 10 is very small. This is 7 parts. It's a little bigger. So 1 over 10, 1/10 is less than 1/7. One more. 1 over 4 and 1 over 8. What do you think? This is bigger because this is only 4 parts. So 1 out of 4 is bigger than 1 out of 8, right? Let's do one where we're showing the same denominator. So look at, this is over 8. They're both over 8. I'm going to say 2 over 8 and 7 over 8. Do you know which one is bigger? 2 over 8 is less than. See, the mouth always eats the bigger number. This is a bigger number. Why? Because if there's 8 parts here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am highlighting almost all of them, right? But here, out of the 8, right? Five, 6, 7, 8. We're going to skip that one. We're not doing that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. I'm only doing 2. Which one is bigger? This one, right? So if I do 3 over 8 and 5 over 8, again, which one is bigger? This one. I'm highlighting 5 out of the 8. This is 3 out of the 8. It's easy to compare when we have the same denominator. You're just looking at the top. So 3 is less than 5. But if you're looking back to the unit fractions where it's 1 up top, we're just going to look at the bottom. Okay? So 7 and 5, which one is a bigger number? This one, I divided into 7 parts, lots of parts. This is only 5, so 1 out of 5 is more than 1 out of 7. So 1/7 is smaller than 1/5. Let's look at our assignment. You are putting greater than or less than in each. I'm going to do the first one for you. Okay, 1/8 and 3/8. If you highlight 1/8 and then you highlight 3 out of the 8 parts, the bottoms are the same, the denominators are the same, then the numerator is what we look at. Which one is bigger? The 3 is bigger. So the mouth or the opening faces the 3. So 1/8 is less than 3/8. This is the bigger number. Good luck on your assignment. Email me or text me if you have questions. See you next time.